we go.
Boring Reviews.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here, and I am bringing you another AFL reaction. That's right, I am loving learning about the AFL, and like I always say, hopefully you're loving watching me learn about the AFL, or maybe you're just a fan of the AFL. Either way, how are you doing? Welcome to Boring Reviews, where we react to just about everything we can, but we try to stay focused on sports and movies and TV shows, that kind of stuff. Today, I am looking at a top 5 best moments of the AFL 2020 Grand Final. Now, I believe that AFL calls their playoffs the finals, kind of like other sports do, but I'm assuming the Grand Final is, what we all come for, right? What you all come for as AFL fans, what I assume as I learn more about the sport, I'm going to come for, and that's the championship match. I'm assuming it's just one match, team versus team, to see who's going to take home the gold. And when you're talking about best moments, there's been plenty of championship matches, whether it's the Super Bowl, the World Series, the NBA Finals, or the Stanley Cup, where in those that are a one-game final, which is the only one that's football, sometimes it's tough to come up with 5 great moments. A lot of times, Super Bowls are these huge, highly awaited events here in America. 100 million people are watching it plus. And sometimes they're a snooze fest. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes the one-sided affair where it's not very high scoring, like the Rams and Patriots a few years ago. And it's tough to find 5 moments. The fact that these are the best 5 moments, they found at least 5 great moments from this, what I'm assuming is a grand final, that's pretty cool. That means it must have been quite the final indeed. I remember when the finals were going on, for some of my reactions, the comments that say, hey, Nick, the finals are going on right now. You've got to check it out. And I didn't get a chance to get to it and see what it's all about. So I'm going to see the top 5 moments here, and I'm going to see if even me, a novice fan, can feel a little goosebump or two from this. Before I do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for checking out my channel and checking this video reaction out. And all that being said, let's jump into it and let's see what it's all about. Cameron Duffy Mark. Wow. Just a little, just a little. The bottom of his knee off that shoulder, that was nice. Dusty's dribbler. Oh, tell me he dribbles it down. Oh. Oh, it's a that kind of dribbler. Wow, get the 2 hands out. Wow. I forget that it can bounce in there. Ooh, Mengola. Mark. Oh, he is way knocked out. Oh. Oh, man. And he landed on him.
He plays on. It's on target. Has it got the length it has? It's there.
Wow.
It's a stinger for the Cats.
There it is.
Dangerfield belted forward. The little master.
Ablett returned to the ground.
Okay. He's out cold behind the play here. Floston, what happened?
He ran straight to Danger. That was one where Danger's punched the ball and followed through.
Oh, wow. Man, knocked him out.
Go off. He's not coming back in the next 20 minutes. That's the rule.
Oh my gosh.
Is it?
He came back out after another injury, a different one.
Fans rise, look at that.
That happened earlier in the match, too.
As a youngster, so long ball by McIntosh to full forward. Stanley couldn't quite stick it.
Oh,
Martin put pressure. Still with Martin.
No. Stop it.
So the
10 seconds left. There's no chance to come back from 31 in 10 seconds, right?
No other.
Richmond.
The champions.
The Tigers? Looks like a tiger.
What only the toughest and strongest could do in 2020.
Oh, it's heartbreaking for the other team. For the Cats. Yeah, the Tigers. Richmond. Oh, man. Look at this. The top 10 moments are coming up on my feed next. Wow. I mean, those were quick. It was a 2-minute video, and sometimes I forget how quick 2 minutes is in the world of YouTube. This reaction is not going to be 2 minutes long. But wow, whoever that guy was, like with the short mohawk running around, he's in the picture of one of the other suggestive videos. Look, he's got a medal. Maybe he was the MVP of the match. That guy was an animal. Not only was he just completely as fit as all can be and all jacked as all can be, this guy was running around at a different speed, a Mach speed. I'm assuming he's one of the stars in the league right now, because if he's not, he's going to be now, because I noticed him and I'm brand new, brand spanking new to this sport. Marks are probably one of my favorite things in AFL, just because it's one of the first few things I've seen in the reactions I've done. But when you're able to get that, and I think it was the guy with the mohawk, when you're able to get that ball and you kick it at an angle, I mean, let's figure out what that angle is. It's almost 180 degrees, but not quite, because you're to the side a little bit. So let's say like a 150 degree kick. That's quite incredible. I'm trying to do the math in my head. Yeah, 150 degree kick. That's unbelievable. I want to know, what is the name for that kind of kick, where you kind of kick it behind you and you're kicking it that way to where the two tallest posts are. Wow. That was probably the coolest moment. And I think it was number one. So surprise, surprise. That mark was really nice, though, because that guy just put a knee up there, was able to get it and secure the ball. But, I mean, I could see when I know more about the sport, how exciting that will be, because these are big scoring matches. These are games where you have people sometimes getting 90s and above. That was 80-51, I think the final score was, or 81-50. Not really much of a chance there. As far as I understand, you get what? You get 6 points for the middle post and 1 point each on the outside, I believe. So if you're down by 30 in a minute, is it possible that a team can kick 5 sixes? I don't know. And I know I'm not using the terminology correct. Always let me know in the comments, because that's how I learn. Don't be afraid to teach me about the terminology and the things I messed up on. But is it possible? That's my last. I have a lot of questions always, and you guys are so great at answering them. My last question, is it possible? Is it possible to get 30 points in the final minute, the final 5 minutes? And an extra question with that, I know that was my last one, is how do the sections of the game work? Is it like 4 quarters? Is it 2 halves? Is it so many minutes? Is there a stoppage of time for a commercial break or this, that? Or is it like soccer where the clock just keeps going and going? Let me know in the comment section. Once again, if you like this reaction, I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming over and watching me, Nick, learn about the AFL. Again, I've heard that there are AFL leagues here in America. I need to check that out when I'm done with this reaction and see how that's going, what those teams are, and how they're doing so far in American AFL. But, I mean, that was exciting. What did that top 5 miss? Was there a moment that you remember from the 2020 Grand Final that you said, what? How is that not in that top 5? Let me know. If you find a link to that video or that clip, share that with me as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And until next time, adios.